One of the reasons why teaching writing is a challenge for teachers is the amount of papers they need to evaluate after each lesson. It is very challenging and time-consuming to give feedback to all students after a writing lesson. Often, teachers just skip the evaluation phase altogether or give feedback to just few students, which is not ideal. If you stick till the end of this video, I will share with you how I personally deal with this issue and how I manage to always give feedback on students' writing and creations. To achieve that, we're going to use a tool called Padlet. Padlet allows you to create a board online where both you and your students can share whatever with the class. For example, as you see here, I have created a board for my Common Core students, and they have already shared some of their creations. This is an example of a piece of writing that a student of mine shared on the board after we did how to write a letter. So we didn't have much time to go through all of the pieces of writing during the session. What I did is I asked them to share what they wrote with me on the board, and this student did just that. And as you can see here, I can see her entire piece of writing, and I can read it and I can give her feedback. And to do that, I can actually leave comments, and this is the best part of Padlet. After you read and after you go through all of the students' creations, and by the way, I use this for not just writing, but I use it for other things also. When they create, for example, posters or whatever, they go and post them here, and I go and give my feedback. So to give feedback, I can simply click the button where I can leave a comment. And as you can see, I can go here and write whatever feedback I want to give to that student. So here, for example, I asked her to keep in mind or to pay attention to capitalization and punctuation. All right, so this way I can go through all of the writings all at once and quickly without wasting much time, which is way better than doing it the traditional way, with a paper and a red pen. And students actually receive the feedback instantly. So as soon as they leave the comments, they can go and check whatever feedback I left for them. Okay, so to make the Padlet, to make the board, all you have to do is go to the website, which is padlet.com, and sign up for free. Okay, so here you can sign up using your Google account, your Microsoft account, or your email. It is way easier to just use your Google account or whatever email you have to sign up. After you sign up, they are going to give you 3 options or 3 membership tiers. Now, of course, we're going to use the free tier. It allows you to create 3 Padlets, and it allows you to upload a video or a file of up to 20 megabytes. Now, of course, if you want to have more than 3 Padlets, let's suppose, for example, you have 5 classes, you can always create a new account and use or create the boards on that second account. So we will go ahead and choose the free option. And that's basically it. All we have to do now is press let's go, and we can start creating our first Padlet. To create or to make a Padlet board, go here and press make a Padlet. Now they're going to give you a couple of options that you can use. We can use the board like what I did, but there are other options. You can, for example, create a timeline instead of a board. You can just create a stream, which is basically like a Facebook wall, or you can create a shelf with contents, with columns in which you can categorize your contents, or you can simply create a grid. For me, I actually prefer the wall layout because it's much more organized and it's easier to navigate. So let's go ahead and choose wall. After that, basically the board is almost created. All we have to do now is customize the title, the description, etc., etc. So let's go ahead and give it a title. Let's say, for example, this is a Common Core class. So, for example, TCL 1. Let's go ahead and give it a description. This is a board for TCL 1, for example, whatever description you want. Let's go ahead and give it an icon. For example, let's choose something. For example, let's choose a book. All right, so this would do. Okay, for the address, this is very important because this is going to be the address with which you can share the board with your students. So you basically give them this link at the end. So it's padlet.com and then the user plus some random digits. We can also customize the wallpaper, the background. We can have, for example, a gradient. Let's choose this one. Let's choose this one. Okay. We can also customize the font, as you can see here. So we can customize the font to make it more professional, or we can leave it as it is. The attribution is very important. We want to be able to see the name of the person who posted. So it is better to turn the attribution on so that we can see the name of the author above each post. And we also want to have first posts appear on the top of the board. And we also want to allow comments so that we can give feedback. And there are also reactions. Now, if we press reactions, there are a couple of options here. For example, we can like posts, or we can upvote a post or downvote a post, or we can even give them a star rating from 1 to 5, or even a grade, a numeric grade. To score the different writings and creations. Personally, I prefer to just keep the like option. So whenever I like something, I just press like. I feel like is better. But you have all of these options. You can choose whatever suits you. So let's choose like and then go back. Here we have some content filtering options. It is always a good idea to require approval before a post is submitted. This way you avoid any issues. You don't want, someone posting something inappropriate on the board. So it is always a good idea to approve first. You can also filter profanity in case someone swore on the board. The program detects the bad words and changes them into emojis automatically. So it's always a good second filter to just have on. This is to allow other people to copy your board, so you can deactivate it if you're not, if you don't want it. And basically that's it. All we have to do now is press next, and the board is all set. And we can start posting immediately. So the board is now empty. To post, all you have to do is press the plus button and write either a long post, or share an image, or share a link, etc., etc. To share this Padlet with your students, all you have to do is give them the link of the Padlet, and they can start sharing their creations there. So I hope this video was beneficial for you. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. I'll be more than happy to answer all of your questions down in the comments section. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a good day.